Hey guys, welcome to Beck's Life. It's Beck. And today we're going to be celebrating Pride Month by talking about how this lesbian does minimalism. Whether you're part of the queer community or not, you can still gain something from minimalism, so stick around anyway. There's good stuff in here for everyone. So my partner and I live in a 3-bedroom house with 2 children, and well, I'm a minimalist or an essentialist, and she is most certainly not. For more on how we cohabitate, check out this video, I'm not sure which side it's going to be on. There's going to be a video. Check it out about how we live together. I started downsizing, kind of living more intentionally, taking back my life, basically. About 10, 11 years ago, I was overwhelmed, stressed to the max. Unhealthy mentally, emotionally, physically, you name it, just all around unfulfilled in my life. The overaccumulation of stuff, or what myself and I know many others like to call stuffitis, is many times rooted in feelings of inadequacy, superficial kind of trying to prove our worth. Evidently today is the day of air quotes. While the things that we're going to talk about today affect many different people in many different walks of life, it is my personal experience, as well as I think I'm backed by quite a few studies that say people in the queer community are much more likely to have to deal with these things. Many of us have been told for many years, or our entire lives, that we are wrong. Not that something we did is wrong necessarily, but we ourselves are inherently wrong. This can lead to us hoarding what we have or using what we have to show others that we have made it in life by having lots of things and possessions and status. How could we have been wrong if we have the nice house and nice cars in the driveway and all of the latest gadgets and beautiful decor and a high-paying job? Queer people are 2 to 2.5 times more likely to suffer from anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, eating disorders, and addictive behaviors than their mainstream counterparts. We often feel like we have to prove our right to take up space in this world, and in turn are more likely to go with the crowd in terms of how we live to make sure we look more normal. This makes us way more likely as a group to miss out on some of the life-changing things that life has to offer that are out of the norm for our Western culture. Some of these ways of living can dramatically improve our entire lives. And you guessed it, I think one of those is minimalism or essentialism, really paring down, just getting to the basics and being us, who we are, without all our stuff. So here are 5 reasons. My hand's not in the shape, in the frame. I can speak. Here are 5 reasons. Get it together, Beck. Here are 5 reasons that minimalism, essentialism, slow living, eco-friendly living, all of those beautiful things are really good for you. Because, let's face it, going against the grain, it's not new to us. You can do this. Number 1, you have nothing to prove to anyone. You are worth the space you take up on this planet. Period. End of story. No matter what anyone has said to you or about you, you are worthy. If you look at a 2-month-old baby, do you think it doesn't have a right to breathe, to be on this planet, to take up space, to make mistakes, to grow and learn and live? No. It has inherent value as a human being. Every one of us has the right to be here. The universe, God, chance, or whatever you believe in gave you life. No one has the right to tell you anything different. You don't have to have a new car, or a high-stress job, or 3 degrees, or lots of great decor, or a huge selection in your wardrobe, or the perfect garden in the perfect yard, by the perfect house, in the perfect neighborhood, surrounded by a perfect picket fence. Many of us believe that having options for the sake of having them is freedom. But in reality, it just makes a prettier chain around our ankle. Maybe we grew up with very little, or had way too many people tell us we would never amount to anything, so we overcompensate. Maybe we grew up with everything and don't know how to truly look at life through any other lens. We may not even realize how much we give up in order to surround ourselves with all this stuff. The point is, take a step back. Really take a look at your life. Is it what you want it to be? Why do you have to have the vintage car or the Pinterest-styled front porch? Are you doing it to fit into stereotypes? The very beginning of my minimalist journey started about 12 years ago when I realized I did not have to have tubs and tubs of decorations for every occasion. It was just something else on my to-do list that stressed me out. And I thought, I don't have to do this anymore. My entire journey into this lifestyle started when I realized I didn't have to prove anything to anybody. Number 2, it helps you break out of a fear or scarcity mindset. Live boldly. Be proud. You are uniquely and gloriously you. Fear held us in the shadows for too long, both individually and as a whole. You have enough. You are enough. You will always have enough, and you will always be enough. Think of all the people you've known or heard about in their golden years or the final days that they have on this earth. I haven't heard of many who didn't wish they hadn't done more, seen more, or spent time with those they loved, and been more authentically themselves. I also don't know of any who wished they had worked more or accumulated more stuff. Unfortunately, as most of us are all too aware, we carry a certain level of unhealthy fear around with us every day. This helps to keep us safe in a world that is sometimes not very accepting of anything different. Don't allow that fear or scarcity mindset to rule in your home and your personal life. I was kicked out of my house at 17 years old because my mother found out I was dating a girl. I've been homeless in high school, sleeping in my car, in barns, friends' bedroom floors, wherever I could. And I don't regret that one single bit because I remained true to who I was. I did not have the mindset that I'm not going to have enough. I just kept going, doing the best I could, and figured it would all work out in the end, and it did. Be smart, be intentional, don't be frivolous, but throw out that scarcity mindset. You do not need 37 towels. Number 3, taking control of your own life. Maybe you could do this for the first time ever. How many of us have been told that we're not queer? How many of us have been told, oh, this is just a phase? How many of us have felt like life is out of our control? Sometimes people who feel like they have little to no control in their lives desperately seek it out. They can turn to eating disorders, hoarding, compulsive shopping, and a plethora of other behaviors. We can keep ourselves busy all the day long by organizing, cleaning, and maintaining our stuff, stuffing our schedules full of non-important happenings and scrolling on our phones or watching TV. We allow life to happen. The days pass quickly, filled with more of the same mundane, useless crap we always do. But 10 years go by and we're like, wait, how did I get here? Wasn't I going to do this and that and this? Pretty soon we realize we haven't done the things we always wanted to do. So get rid of the unimportant. Hate your job? Get a different one, even if you take a pay cut. Hate cleaning out and organizing the garage or the attic or the closet? Get rid of all that crap. Do you hate that you have to take 3 pans out of a cabinet to get to the one you want? Simplify. Do you hate that you don't have enough time to spend with kids, spouses, friends, loved ones? Then cut out the Netflix binges or volunteering at the PTA. Dreading going to that event? Don't friggin' go. You are in control of your life. Just because it seems like everyone else is doing these things doesn't mean any of us have to. Number 4, the courage to break out of societal norms. Societal norms are boring and uninspired. You are better than that. Be the best you can be for all those who came before you and fought for you to live in the open, and for all those who will come after, but most of all, for yourself, right here and now. I know it can be difficult to be even more different when you're already in a subculture or minority, but we owe it to ourselves to live our best lives. We were already on the outskirts of society in a lot of circles, so it can be easy to fall into the trap of really just wanting to fit in anywhere we can. Think outside the box. Take care of what you already have. Use what you already have. Get rid of what you don't need. Live authentically the way you want to live. Help our planet out a little bit. Dude, come on, let's be the subculture, the queers who save the planet. Let's do it. Number 5, it allows you to dare to be great. Achieve your dreams. Don't let anyone or anything dull your beautiful shine. A lot of us have made ourselves small. We try to blend in, be like everyone else, so no one can say anything bad or call us out on anything we may be doing wrong or judge us for our way of life any more than many already do. Playing it safe, dulling the things that make you, you, does no one any good. The world needs you, your glorious mess, and your wonderful strength. Some of us know all too well what it was like to grow up never seeing anyone like ourselves, because they were all in hiding. Many of them had to be for fear of literal death. While that threat is not 100% gone, we have come leaps and bounds over the decades, and we owe it to ourselves to be our best selves. We each have something within us that no one else can do or bring into the world. Dare to bring that out in yourself. Dare to be you. Get rid of all the crap in life that is holding you back and not allowing you to be your best. Minimize your stuff, minimize your schedule, minimize your stress, and maximize your life. Gosh, that sounds corny, but gosh, it's true. Good golly. So, there you go. I just clapped. So, there you go. The 5 reasons why minimalism and essentialism is perfect for queers everywhere. And for everybody else. We've already made a life live in our own way, so why not continue that? Whether you are queer or straight, young or old, black or white, or anything in between, stand up for your right to be different, to be weird, to receive the best that life has to offer you. You deserve it, not because of anything you've done, but just because you're alive, because you're you. No matter who you are, queer, straight, or whatever, if this video spoke to you, helped you out a little bit, or made you feel a little less alone, please don't forget to show the like and subscribe buttons. Just a little bit of love for me today. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can stay in the know in our little mindful community here. I promise that was the last set of air quotes. I hope you have a day filled with love and light, my friends. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye. That lovely moment when you cannot get the shot to be straight. How ironic. How many of us have been forced into society? Number 4. This is exactly why I should never be left unsupervised.